Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. And they just announced some new Hearthstone changes, which are fucking huge. So, with that being said, let's just get right into that. Before we get started, if you want to watch some more content, feel free to subscribe. And with that being said, let's just talk about the changes. I just want to talk about my personal opinions on these cards and what they're going to do to the meta. I'm sure most people are going to have pretty similar opinions, but if maybe you hear something new, then that's cool, right? So Evil Miscreant going from 5 health to 4 health. I think that's good, but it's not really relevant because at the end of the day, you're still getting 2 lackeys. It's still 3 mana, so your Shadow Steps, your Waggle Pick bounces are still going to do the same amount, right? The 4 health makes it so it's not going to live every interaction, but for the most part, it's going to die to just about everything that it's been dying to before. It doesn't really make a big difference, in my opinion. This nerf is like pretty reasonable, I think, I guess. It's not like game changing. It's nothing crazy. It's a nice, I guess. It's alright. Doesn't change much. What does matter is the other stuff that got announced, which is Raiding Party going from 3 mana to 4 mana. This in itself isn't the craziest thing, but combination with preparation, reducing it in only 2 instead of 3 like it used to, means even a prep Raiding Party is now a 2 mana card, a 2 mana combo, whereas before it was a 0 mana combo. So yeah, you're still using the same amount of cards, but 2 extra mana, which means you have to use it on turn 2 or something like that. You can't use it on turn 1 or on turn 3 or on turn 4, etc. You have to use it earlier, so on turn 2 you have to have both these cards. I think this combination with these two and the Evil Miscreant, I think Rogue is going to see a lot less play on the ladder. In a nutshell, it doesn't change very much the power of the deck, right? It just makes it a little bit slower because of the preparation of the Raiding Party. The Evil Miscreant's power level is still the same. But I do think that these changes are going to make Rogue see less play in ladder. Maybe we'll see a slower Rogue, although I don't think that's going to matter. I think, well, let me talk about the last change first before I give my opinions on everything. We were able to understand everything for the first 2 weeks, whatever. Which is Archivist Elysiana just going to 9 mana instead of 8. So obviously this is so you can like bounce it back with Brewmaster or something on turn 10 when you play her, right? It still gets comboed with Shudderwalk and stuff like that, and you could still use it, so it still makes games really long versus Control Warrior. So in essence, it doesn't lose its power. It just becomes a lot less annoying, in my opinion, because you can't just bounce it back like that in Warrior and just keep infinite Archivist. Or you get 2 Archivist Elysianas, which is double amount of stall. So, and it can, theoretically it can if, it lives 1 turn, but that's not very high, right? So anyways, in a nutshell, I believe that Rogue is going to see a lot less play on ladder, which in turn is going to mean Warrior is going to see a lot more play. Because yes, Archivist Elysiana gets hit to 9 mana, but I don't think that's such a strong nerf that it's going to make Warrior not want to play it. Warrior's still going to want to play it. Maybe they're just not going to play the Brewmaster. Maybe they still will, just to be greedy. But yeah, I believe Warrior will see a high pick rate, which in turn Hunter is also going to see a high pick rate. And I believe so is Mage has really good matchup versus Warrior, I believe. So they're going to also see a higher pick rate. So I think we're just gonna see less Rogue and more of everything else is gonna go up. Maybe things like Shaman will be able to do better now that Rogue isn't just power outing them. So I think they went too hard on Rogue. Personally, they could have just kept Miscreant the same or something. Or I don't know. I think they went pretty hard on the Rogue here, not so hard on the Warrior, which I thought was also hard. I thought they should have definitely hit the Dr. Boom hero card, but whatever it is. What it is. I guess they just didn't change it. So yeah, that's my opinion. What card do you guys think should have gotten hit and why? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe and follow me on Twitter and Twitch for watching some live streams. Yeah, that was probably the most awkward outro ever.